Good day, good evening, good morning, good night. How is everybody doing out there? ¿Qué pasó? Здравствуйте. Hello, wie geht's? What's up? Disclaimer on smoking marijuana. I'm a legal medical marijuana smoker in Arizona, and I will post pictures and videos of me smoking. I am legal. I'm also at the forefront of the legalization movement for medical marijuana and recreational marijuana so that people can save money on doctor bills and self-medicate, because this is the closest thing to a miracle drug there is. 34 proven cancer cures with a 70% survival rate compared to chemotherapy and radiation by Big Pharma, tens of thousands of dollars and poisons that will either kill the cancer or kill you first. It's a race to see who's going to win. Medical marijuana cures the three most aggressive cancers that nothing else, not chemo, will never touch. But they push it on you for the money. And pharmaceutical companies all want money. Okay? They're at the top of their corporate ladders, and there's greed. There's always greed. We keep hearing about these people getting their Cadillac paid benefits, and they pat themselves on the back for putting one over on the public and keeping weed illegal, and all the time they're giving each other multi-million-dollar bonuses. That's just wrong. It is beyond wrong. Sorry, Sean, I gotta get you off here. Okay. I get cat heads that come up in my way here. So, I'm doing YouTube videos now. I'll be back. Here I am. I'm shooting these on my medical marijuana group. My group is legal. It is for legal talk only. There is no illegal sales of marijuana. No cannabis, marijuana plants. Nothing. No sales. CBD from hemp is legal in all 50 states. It used to be Canada too, but they're not there anymore. Sorry, Tracy, that's some of your business gone. Canada's got their own rules. But all 50 states in the United States, not just 48 in CONUS, Alaska and Hawaii too, you can get CBD products from hemp, mail order to you. And these are cannabidiol, CBD. It's an extremely potent oil that you can get in gummies, sprays, boom, boom, boom. The same as medical marijuana. You almost got the same thing for the CBD products, except for the flowers to smoke. The buds, the green stuff. Okay, but she's got vapes, gummies and candy and gummy bears and peach rings and whatever, under the mouth sprays, tubes of the oil that you can dab on stuff, and it's totally safe. So anyway, I need to jump on to my topic. I promised you guys a topic Saturday on Terpenes and Terpenoids. I'm sorry I did not get to it. By the time it got around to where Debbie was leaving the house for her party, I'd already been up for like 8 hours, and I was super tired, and when I have to nap, I just shut down and just have to nap. Wearing my glove because my hands are all... I slept the night before and half the day on the couch yesterday without my gloves on, and my right hand was curled into a ball. I was literally typing like this on my phone. But copper and zinc infused fibers. They come in full finger, half finger. I'm usually wearing 2 pairs. My hands are so small. Their smallest pair is still too big. But I'm still getting off the track. 4 minutes and a half. Terpenes. Terpenoids. Some people are using these interchangeably. They are not alike. Similar, but not the same. So when people talk about terpenes, terpenes are hydrocarbons, meaning they're consisting of hydrogen and carbon atoms only, like H1C2, H3C65, whatever, all those little things of the elementary elements table, periodic table of the elements, all those little things and their little combinations of how much of this and how much of that. So hydrocarbons, that's what terpenes are. Terpenoids are from denatured oxidation and drying of the weed. So it's basically the terpenes changing. And there's something else at the end of what terpenoids actually do, but I'll get to that. Terpenes are inside the glandular trichomes, the little shiny stuff you see on the plants, and the production is increased with light exposure. They are mostly found in high concentrates in unfertilized female plants. Now, terpenes are extracted using steam distillation, vaporization, and most terpenes are released around the same temperature as THC, 175 degrees. That's why you can eat weed, and it will prevent bowel cancer, and you won't get high, no matter what the THC content is. You simply can't generate enough heat in your body to release the THC. But as it goes through your system, fixing bowel cancer, fibromyalgia, and neurodegenerative diseases. So if you can put weed in a salad and get through it, do it. Okay? It would be the best thing you do for your digestive system, plus fibro and neurodegenerative diseases. Those are very hard things to fix. Now, if eating raw weed does the job, by God, make me a salad. I still want my cheeseburger on the side, though. But they're released 175, and they are important in the self-protection of the plant. As I've said before, the hemp plants and cannabis plants keep pests and weeds away. For one thing, they outcompete the weeds and won't let them grow. As far as pests, terpenes. Okay, there's some plants like rosemary, cloves, really strong, oily, eucalyptus smell plants that are pest resistant. It keeps pests away. Well, that's what weed does. Hemp and cannabis uses terpenes to keep themselves pest-free, as they're a self-regulating plant. Okay? I keep saying, it's the most wonderful plant there is. But these are important in self-protecting the plant and keeping it safe from bacteria, fungus, insects, and environmental stressors. So basically, terpenes are the aroma in your cannabis. I've said the analogy of walking through a pine forest. When you smell the pine, you're smelling beta-pinene, one of the things I'll be talking about. Beta-pinene is the smell in the pine forest that's relaxing. This one girl told me she was allergic to it. I'm sorry. I hope you find something. There's plenty of marijuana strains without pinene, and I'm sure if you try the CBD-only products, you'll be able to find out what the pinene content is. You might even have to just call the company directly and get a scientific answer from somebody that really knows what they're talking about. But that's, Tracy's CBD Hemp Save Me group. So, I keep getting lost. They're the aroma. The FDA recognizes the role of terpenes as safe because they're in things that we eat. Rosemary. Okay? Rosemary has the terpenes. So, if you're going to ban medical marijuana because of the terpenes, then you got to ban rosemary and cloves and cinnamon. See where I'm going? There's too much two-faced talking out of both sides of the mouth at the same time, two different things, always. Okay, it's just wrong. But anyway, now, as safe, terpenes are safe. They act on your neurotransmitters, and they prone to dissolve in lipids and fats. That's why if you allow a lot of hippies, a lot of smokers, it burns off your fat. It increases your metabolism. And lipids and fats in your body is what you need to dissolve the lipids, or acting on the neurotransmitters. But the action is the same as serotonin uptake inhibitors, similar to antidepressants like Prozac. They enhance norepinephrine activity, like tricyclic antidepressants like Elavil, and they increase dopamine activity. And we all know dopamine's good. I don't know if you guys can see me. Anyway, Borneal. This is menthol camphor piney woody. It is found in wormwood and cinnamon mostly, as well as weed, and it's a calming sedative that the ancient Chinese knew. Caryophyllene is a spicy, sweet, woody clove camphor pepper found prevalently in black pepper. And that binds to the CB2 receptors in your body. As a topical, it is one of the constituents of clove oil, anti-inflammatory, analgesic, and topical analgesic properties. Here's a fun fact. THC does not smell. Drug dogs are trained to find varying molecules called caryophyllene epoxides. That's the trigger. That's what triggers the drug dogs. So if you can find a way to block caryophyllene epoxide, you could probably travel with weed. No, I don't endorse any illegal activity. But then we have cineol / eucalyptol. It's spicy, camphor, refreshing, minty, found in rosemary and eucalyptus. Rosemary has got a lot of different terpenes in it. And it increases circulation, and it's good for pain relief. Delta-3 carine gives us another sweet, pine, cedar, woodsy fragrance, pungent, common or pine, rosemary, cedar resin. And we know cedar is, you use that in your closet to keep moths off your clothes and stuff. Much better than mothballs. Always use cedar. It smells a lot better anyway. Then there's limonene, and just like it says, Lim, lemons, limes. It's citrus, orange, tangerine, lemon, grapefruit. It's also in rosemary, juniper, and peppermint. And it is repulsive to predators, and it is commonly found in higher concentrations in citrus peel on rinds. And that's why orange zest, scraping off just the top layer of the orange, adds a huge amount of flavor for just a small amount. It's because of the limonene concentrate that is in it. Let's see. And other two terpenes, but this can be antifungal, antidepressant, anti-carcinogen. They synergistically promote the absorption of other terpenes, and they are thought to even protect from the aspergillus fungi and carcinogens. Weed prevents cancer. Okay, yes, Tommy Chong did cancer twice, but that's because he was just a smoker. When he went to the high concentrate CBD oil is when he cured his cancer. So everybody out there that says, well, Tommy Chong's been a smoker for years and he was bound to get cancer and the weed did it. No, it didn't. His body did it. It's always your body. Medical marijuana does not promote cancer. It is anti-cancer. That's it. Just like CBD is anti-high. High CBD, low THC, no buzz. High THC, lower CBD, euphoria. Okay? That's simple. So, now we go to my last page here of it. Linalool. Linlool. This is floral, like spring flowers, lily, citrus, and candied spice, so like lavender. And it's a sedative and anti-anxiety. Then there's myrcene, clove-like, earthy, green vegetative smell, citrus, fruity and it's in with tropical mango and minty nuances. Most prevalent terpenes in most medical marijuana strains. So, for those with pinene issues, myrcene is the most common and the highest amounts you'll find in the weeds. Now, its high amounts are in mangoes, hops, lemongrass, and it's the most important aroma used in perfumes. Ta-da! Yes, that's what terpenes are, smells. It's a building block for citronella, pest control. Menthol, antimicrobial, antiseptic, antioxidant, analgesic, anticarcinogenic, antidepressant, anti-inflammatory. Wow, you see how much broader all this gets when you think of all these things. These are just a few of the 480 constituents in marijuana that are all beneficial. Nothing negative has been found out. Let's get on here. We got alpha and beta pinene. Pine with an N-E on the end. Alpha pinene is in the pine needles and in the rosemary itself. Beta pinene is the aroma that comes from the pine tree. It might be a little hard to understand. Physics and science and a little geology will tell you about the difference between the alpha and beta, and why you're not smelling the alpha, but if you ingest the needles, you're ingesting the alpha pinene. But the beta pinene is found in dill, parsley, rosemary, basil, yarrow, rose hips, and other odors of things that have odors of pine trees. Spruce, fir, all those. Now, beta pinene increases your mental focus and energy, as well as being an expectorant, bronchodilator, and a topical anesthetic that inhibits the activity of acetylcholinesterase, aiding in the memory. Ta-da! That's why I've gained IQ points in the last 3 years of smoking. Because I've been doing my studying, and I've got my phone that's got everything at my fingertips, and I'm on it 24/7 a day, except for the 6 hours or so that I get to sleep. I'm on my phone. Here I am now, talking to my phone. Hi, phone! Hello! Where'd that come from? No. I joke. I wander. I've got just a couple more here, and we're at 18 minutes, so we're doing okay. I'll be able to close with a Pulgone, something like that. Pulgone. This is a mint, camphor, rosemary, candy smells. High doses are actually not good for the liver, but it is only a tiny, tiny, tiny amount found in weed. Beyond negligible. It's just, you don't have to worry about it. But it's good to know about it. Things, if you're about something that's high in pulgone, you want to think about liver. You don't want to try things that, like, who knows what the pharmaceutical companies are inventing. They could be using terpenes and stuff to see what they can come up with. And people end up allergic to this crap. But anyway, pulgone. Now we're sabinene, S-A-B-I-N-E-N-E. This is found in oak trees, tea tree oil, black pepper, and carrot seed oil. And we have terpeniol. This is a floral, lilac, citrus, apple, orange blossoms, limes. Now remember, all these scents are not all together at once. They're in different varieties of plants. There's different amounts of the aromatics of the terpenes. So that's why oak trees smell like oak trees, tea tree oil smells like a tea tree oil, but they're both using sabinene. in different amounts. That's all it is. Or terpeneol is what I was talking about. Floral, lilac, citrus, orange blossoms, limes. It is a minor constituent in weed, and it's used mostly in essential oils, and it may be associated with the couch lock that THC also gives you. Now, let's see. What's the difference? Terpenoids come from the drying and curing process. The derived, sometimes called isoprenoids, organic chemicals similar to terpenes, but derived from 5-carbon isoprene units. Sort of like multicyclic structures that differ not only in functional groups, but they're in their basic carbon skeletons. About 60% of all known natural products are terpenoids. Now these are extra aromatic qualities that come through in the curing process. And terpenoids contribute to the scent of eucalyptus, flavors of cinnamon, cloves, ginger, the yellow color in sunflowers also. See, it's not just smell, it affects the colors. Okay, you get something like purple. It smells purple. You can't describe it. It just, you smell it, it smells purple. Like, I don't know, grape, something like that. But it's due to the terpenes and the terpenoids. But the yellow in sunflowers and the red in tomatoes is caused by terpenoids. The well-known terpenoids are citral, menthol, camphor, salvinorin A in the plant Salvia divinorum, and cannabinoids found in cannabis, ginkgo lide found in ginkgo biloba, along with bilubelide, and the curcuminoids that are found in turmeric and mustard seed. Now this is where most people develop favorite foods. Chocolate is addictive. Chocolate's more addictive than marijuana because it contains anandamide. Anandamide is not in weed. People get hooked on chocolate. My mom's hooked on chocolate. I'm hooked on chocolate. I can drown myself in chocolate and just take it all in and love it. I'm hooked on that. But your body loves and craves a food. And it does get semi-addicting, as is anything that is worth repeating. And the high from marijuana is worth repeating. And if it's not hurting anybody else, it should be legalized. Alcohol, totally legal. Bars every corner. Okay, what do those cause? How many deaths a year? Okay, how many deaths a year from these? It's not an advertisement for them. But they send me coupons. Send me more. I need carton coupons, not packs. But anyway, that's what people get favorite foods. Your body craves it. And it's because of terpenoids, usually. Steroids and steroids in animals are biologically produced from terpenoid precursors. And sometimes terpenoids are added to proteins, for example, to enhance their reattachment to the cell membranes, known as isoprenylation. That's all I've got written down for now. It's like the end of the book. But I'm going back to the beginning as I do my videos here on YouTube. Everything's labeled marijuana, space, something. Freedom from the cloud of ignorance, free from the prison of ignorance, getting out of the prison, dispelling the clouds. I got all kinds of multi-choices of titles just to put the word marijuana, in a name. And so this one's going to be marijuana. Terpenes, terpenoids, what's the difference? That's going to be my YouTube channel. I hope I see more people go to my YouTube channel and share me. Get some views on there and get some people that'll spur other people to look at it. Because I want this to go international. Okay? The whole world needs to wake up. There's 60 million people estimated. Almost 20% of our population, something like that. 60 million people worldwide known to suffer from severe and chronic pain. Now imagine there's people living out in the forests that have never seen a camera or a mirror or something, they can still get the same thing. Cancer's even been found. And there's crap like Ebola and that. But all in all, prohibition is the key. We need to legalize it internationally, because you will kill the cartels right then and there. That will knock the entire cartel business. They'll have their millions of dollars wherever they've got it hidden, but we'll be able to fund the DEA by the DEA be turning the drug regulating agency. Grow your own hemp. Compete with dispensaries on a fair market basis. Use the money to continue your drug war against other things like heroin, cocaine, meth. Okay? Everybody needs to get off the train going to stupid land that thinks that marijuana is bad for you. It is not. CBD has been proven to knock out a seizure on a child as young as 3. There's nothing the pharmaceuticals can make that will do that is safe for your child. CBD is safe. THC is safe. I'm not saying they shouldn't drive and smoke, because that's not good. Driving and smoking a cigarette is not good. I've got plenty of cigarettes between my crotch and burned holes in my seats. That's a whole nother story. Never mind. It's getting up to 28 minutes here. I don't know how long YouTube lets me. YouTube has long videos. Mine's been taking a long time to post, so I don't know. But they're getting faster every time I post. Maybe that's something. As I grow my channel, they'll get used to my posts getting in faster. But I have to upload this to Facebook first and keep another 30 minutes for that. So, free marijuana from the prison of ignorance. Today was Terpenes and Terpenoids. I will find something specific. I'm always ready to answer a question. Put me a question in the comments section. I will deal with it in the next video shoot. So until then, peace out. Love, truth, and happiness. Free the weed, free the leaf, free marijuana from the prison of ignorance. Bye.